Hey mama, what's up? If you are wondering what you actually need inside of a hospital bag, maybe not want or can put it in a hospital bag, but minimalist style, what do you actually need? Because you're a light packer or don't want to carry the world with you, you're going to want to stick around because in this video, I'm breaking down the most essential items to take with you before you go into labor. Coming up. Hey mama, and welcome back to my channel. If you happen to be new here, my name is Nicole. I'm an intentional parenting coach, a pediatric occupational therapist, as well as a mama to a 4-year-old and another baby on the way. And I am 36 and a half weeks pregnant, so it's super important that I have the hospital bag ready to go. So I figured let's shoot a video. And since this is baby number 2, I'm definitely keeping this as minimal as possible. So if you're one of those who are like, just give me the basics, like what do I actually need? What will I use? This is a perfect video for you. So let's get into it. Now, before I list these items, I'll just let you know that everything that I can list will be in the description box. So if something woos you or you're like, ooh, I'm interested in that, check the description box for a link. All right, so the first thing that I pulled out of my hospital bag is a travel size pillow, and I am very partial to this particular pillow. It is by Honeydew Sleep, and they make this beautiful contoured edge, so it just makes it so easy to like literally travel with, or my husband and my son actually use this as their primary pillows just because it's like the perfect size. They roll up and it's really easy to stow in your hospital bag. Super cozy, super comfy. I don't have the pillowcase on it just yet, but it does come with a contoured pillowcase as well, which is really cool. So the reason why I have this as an essential item is because depending on the hospital that you're staying at, you may get a pillow that is about that thick. And if you are staying multiple nights, that can get very uncomfortable and potentially keep you from sleeping if you happen to have a child that sleeps fairly often. So I would suggest just bringing a small pillow with you in the event that your hospital doesn't offer good ones. Okay, so next up on my list, I am trying these actually for the first time, but these are the Freedom Mom cooling pads. Now it's an instant cool pad, which I thought was kind of cool. So you can just break it by bending it and the pad gets cool. So after you deliver your child and you're in postpartum and you know, everything is hurting, swollen, bleeding, you're just not feeling it, this can come as some relief. Now I opened the pack because I wanted to try one, and it is cool versus cold. So for me, I would have preferred maybe a little more cold, but maybe when the time actually comes, cool is gonna be a better sensation than cold. So it comes in a pack of 8. So I have 7 of them packed in my hospital bag. I'd say they last for a few hours, 2 to 3 hours. So you can just change them out as you change the mesh underwear or any postpartum underwear that you have. That's about the time you'd be changing your pad anyway. So I thought it was a really cool invention and something to help keep you comfortable, as any hospital that I'm aware of doesn't offer something quite like this. So continuing on with postpartum care, from the same line, Freedom Mom, I also got upside down Peri bottle. And so I thought that this was clever because typically when you're in the hospital, they will give you a squeeze bottle to sort of clean everything out down there when you're going to the bathroom, but it's a straight up and down nozzle, which means you've got to get your hand kind of underneath you and in the toilet to like aim properly. And so they just made a tweak to this invention by just having a little angle. Your hand can be outside of the toilet, and this is going to spray exactly where it's intended to spray. So I just thought, that's nice to have, you know, just keep things a bit more sanitary in the age of trying to be extremely sanitary. So this comes as a set. Actually, you can do their postpartum set, or you can buy these pieces individually. I just purchased these 2 pieces individually because I figure these are the essentials. This is what I would actually use. All right, next I have a nursing bra. So this is a sports bra. This particular brand is Kindred Bravely. They popped up when I was online shopping, and so I thought I'd give it a go. And I've actually been wearing the bra now just because it's a more forgiving texture and my ribs, everything is expanding, so I just want the most comfort I can get right now. And these are quite comfortable, I must say. With the nursing bras, it's muscle memory when you're coming in on the other side. They just come down like this, so you have access right after you give birth. If you just want to wear something nice and cozy, you've got this to nurse with, which I thought was really cool. So I ordered a couple of these. I'd say bring 2 because you never know if you're gonna be staying for a few nights, or it's just always nice to have a backup. So a couple of nursing bras are packed in my hospital bag. Next up is actually a nursing cover. Now, I would say you actually probably don't need this. I used this in my hospital bag the first time around because we had family coming in and visiting Kai in the hospital. And so it was just a way to sort of kind of cover up if I was nursing Kai. And now with everything going on, there are no visitors. So you don't need this, but what I love about these is a lot of them double as car seat covers. So if your little one's sleeping and you're transporting through the hospital and there's a lot of bright lights or it's really like bright outside, this is great. You just pop it over the car seat on your way home. You've got like a nice little nestled baby. So optional at this point, but I would say if you're watching this in an age where you actually can have visitors come post-delivery, this might be something to consider. So next inside my hospital bag is actually a hospital gown. I ordered this on Amazon. This is really cool. It's like just a black, simple gown, but it doubles as like a hospital gown. So it snaps down at the top. So these are the shoulder pads. They snap down for easy nursing. The front has like a scrunchie, so you can adjust the side. And then the back snaps all the way down. So if they need access to you, they can do that. What I really liked is even from the front, you have access to the belly. This just kind of folds out. So they can access you from shoulder, the belly, fabric opens up, and then the back unsnaps from top to bottom. So I just like this better than the hospital gowns. The hospital gowns never fit me right. I'm always swimming in them. It just feels like, what's even the point? I might as well just be naked. So if you actually want something on you, if you're gonna be walking around and you don't wanna have to be worrying about like readjusting everything constantly, I think that something like this is great. They're relatively inexpensive. I wanna say I got it for like 25, 26 bucks. I will link the one that I purchased in the description box for you if you're interested in checking that out. Okay, so this one is probably on every mama's list, like as an essential, non-skid socks. These are important if you're gonna be up, moving around, walking. The hospital will either give you them or you can bring your own. I momentarily was taking bar class before everything unfolded, so they required that we actually have non-skid socks. So I happen to have these and I figured I'll just put them in my bag. They're lower, so they're not gonna come up my leg if I get hot. It's just in the front, this is like really over the top, you guys, but it's bedazzled in mesh. So I was just like, okay, well, I'll get a little more airflow here if I'm like overheated. So a pair of non-skid socks for labor. Hair tie. These are the little things that you might not think about when you're just like, okay, what do I need? What does baby need? But a hair tie, don't need much of an explanation. You do get very, very hot. So, and I've got a lot of hair on my head. So have a couple of hair ties so you can just throw your hair up as you're going to be working relatively hard. On that same note, something that you wouldn't expect, pack some chapstick because your lips will actually get quite dry. It's a strange little phenomenon that happens. So packing 1 or 2 chapsticks can really help make you comfortable, believe it or not. All right, so next on my list is some baby clothes. Now, this is not essential, even though I know this video is supposed to be all the basics and the essentials. The hospital will give you diapers. They will give you wipes. They will even give you a baby blanket. They will give you a onesie. So this is optional, but I'm going to explain to you why I find this essential and why I'm going to bring 1 or 2 pieces for baby. These little guys that are so soft and super adorable are made from bamboo. And this particular brand is Kickee Pants. And they were like one of the first to get into making bamboo clothing for little ones. Amazing company. I will link them down below. In fact, I have a discount code if you guys are interested. They do bamboo clothing sheets, even stuff for your pets. So the whole entire family is covered, and they were kind enough to offer a discount code if you guys are interested. But the point I want to make about the bamboo is it is so much easier on sensitive skin. Kai has eczema, and so having soft clothing is something that I try to be intentional about, something that's not going to suck all of the moisture out of my kiddo's skin. So I don't know if this baby will end up with super sensitive skin and or eczema. So I just wanted to be intentional about bringing some clothing items that were going to be really soft and really comfortable and breathable to be in. So I am going to bring a couple of little newborn onesies that are from this lovely brand that make seriously such soft, beautiful bamboo clothing. And what's awesome is, again, they do it for the entire family. So I would like to be comfortable as well. I have these bamboo pants, super loose, super comfortable, can throw these on. They will not impede my mesh underwear and giant pad. And then I have this for layering. So I will have a bamboo tank top underneath this. And if it's cold in the hospital, I've got long sleeves. And then I have a version of this that's also bamboo that is short sleeve. So you kind of don't know what you're gonna get in the hospital in terms of temperature. I tend to run colds, but pregnancy, your hormones are all over the place, so I am warm at times as well. So just a couple of options to keep you either cozy or cool, and in either case to definitely keep you comfortable. Also, you don't want to forget your lovely spouse, husband and or wife or partner. They are going to be essential in terms of the labor and delivery process. So making sure that they have something that they can slip into to be comfortable as well is awesome. So again, these are from Kickee Pants. This is for dad. It's a big, giant white bamboo t-shirt that's super soft. And they sent these really fun striped bamboo pants. So if we're there for a night or two, he's got something that he can slip into and be semi-comfortable, because they don't offer our partners the most cozy of sleeping arrangements. So at least he can kind of feel good in an uncomfortable chair. There are 2 other things I want to mention that I would find essential for my comfort during labor. One is a Bluetooth speaker, because I love listening to music. It's going to keep me in the right headspace. I have a tiny little one. It was $30. I bought it on Amazon. I will link it below for you, but any Bluetooth speaker, if you love music, this is a great little thing to have with you. Mine is downstairs. I'm currently using it, so it's not in this bag. And the last thing is bring a phone charger with a relatively long cord. You don't know how far the outlet's going to be positioned from your bed, so having one with a decent length cord would be great. So if you need to access your phone to call somebody, check in, etc., you have that. Because again, don't know how long you're going to be there, so essential. Okay, next up is a small toiletry bag. So really the basics: deodorant, toothbrush, toothpaste, maybe some face wash, and some face lotion. If you want to get dolled up, by all means, do your thing. I want to get in and out, especially having a 4-year-old at home. So I'm really just concerned about the basics, like deodorant, I need to brush my teeth, I need to wash my face, and I need some lotion and some moisturization. That is about it. Again, bring the chapstick, because that's going to be great during labor, but those are the main toiletries I would say absolutely bring. My hair maintenance is a little different than most other people, so maybe you want to add a hairbrush in there as well, or some dry shampoo. Okay, last but not least, I will be bringing my Willow Pump. Now, I haven't actually received the pump yet. I'm still waiting for it. This is a charger that came. The Willow Pump only comes with one charger. So I decided I was going to buy a second charger, and that came within a day. My Willow Pump is on a national tour. It's bouncing all over the country, literally zigzagging, going back and forth. I don't know what it's doing. So hopefully it gets here before this baby does. I plan on bringing that with me so that I can start stimulating my nipples and getting that milk production flowing. And I will do a full review on that pump. I really hope it works well for me. I've done a lot of research in terms of videos and other moms' reviews. So I'm really excited to review it from a lactation counselor's perspective and see how effective it is at helping me produce and remove milk from my breast. So stay tuned for that. But these are the essentials, you guys. I've watched videos where people have an entire separate bag for dad, for baby, and themselves, and more power to you. Like, it literally is whatever makes you most comfortable. I just find that we tend to bring more things when we don't know what we're going into. And the reality of the situation is, especially in this day and age, they are going to discharge you as fast and as safely as possible. They want to keep distance between everybody, and if your baby is doing well and you're doing well, you're going to be going home relatively quickly, and then you're going to be unpacking a bunch of stuff that you didn't even look at and or need. All right, my friends, I hope you found this video helpful. Again, I just wanted to share with you what I'm doing differently the second time around, what I really find to be the most helpful items in a hospital bag for labor and delivery. If you guys have any questions or any must-haves that you think I missed, leave them in the comment section below. It's so great to share with other moms new ideas or just fun things that we may not have heard of. So thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the very next video. Bye.